Jana Duggar sparks speculation that she's going to star in her own reality show. Hello friend, welcome back to my channel. God bless you. For the news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Many members of 19 Kids and Counting's Duggar family have gone silent on social media over the last few years, especially following Josh Duggar's arrest. But lately, Jana Duggar has been posting more online than ever, ramping up her sharing after her surprise wedding to Stephen Wissmann in August. And now, Jana's activity is making some fans wonder if it's all leading to a big announcement. Then in the spring, she slowly started sharing tiny peeks into her life again, both on Instagram and on her YouTube channel. But once she shocked fans by revealing she's now a married lady, without ever announcing her engagement. For the record, she has started posting more and more, including regular vlogs about her life, leading up to her wedding to Stephen and their home remodel. As TV Xiaozays pointed out, fans on Reddit have been speculating that Jana might be posting more because she's preparing to share her life publicly again. I've noticed that since Jana made a social media comeback, and especially after she got married, the family is popping up in article after article. One fan wrote in a popular Duggar subreddit, "It makes me wonder if Jana will be getting her own show, with the family appearing more and more often. I predicted this prior to the wedding. I still stand by it," one person wrote. "Home renovations or something similar on a religious-based T channel." Another chimed in, "If Jana is coming back to TV, that means the rest of the Duggar family won't be too far behind. Of course, the other family members will only appear as guests and not regular cast members." "Probably not. After what happened with Josh, I doubt any network wants to work with them," they wrote. Others think she simply plans to continue using YouTube. "The only thing Jana will do is pump out mediocre YouTube content that features her wedding, renovations, and potential births. Same with Jessa and some other siblings," another fan added. Maybe she's feeling a bit more free now that she's no longer living on the Duggar compound and is in an entirely different state than parents Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar for the first time in her life. Maybe she's relieved she no longer has to hide her relationship with Stephen. Whatever it is, she seems happy and much more open, and it's been a great change to witness, even if it doesn't end up leading to a new reality series for her. Jana Duggar's wedding photo fuels rumors of family rift. Jana Duggar is receiving a major cold shoulder from her husband, Josh Duggar's family. A recent photo taken at the family's oldest daughter, Jana Duggar's wedding, has fans speculating that the 19 Kids and Counting star is not on the best terms with her controversial in-laws. While the rest of the family is seen smiling at the camera at the reality star's wedding, Jana Duggar is nowhere to be found. Jana Duggar married Stephen Wissmann at the Grand at Willow Springs, Arkansas, with 500 guests in attendance, exclusively reported by POPL. Although Jana Duggar seemed to be absent from the family photo, the U.S. Sun reported that eagle-eyed fans had spotted her in attendance in an Instagram story posted by the groom's sister, Alethea Wissmann, captioned "Mr. and Mrs. Wissmann." However, despite being in attendance, Jana Duggar and her 7 children, whom she shares with her husband, were missing from the family photo. The photo included Josh Duggar's 17 siblings along with their spouses and kids. Josh Duggar is currently serving a 12-year and 7-month prison sentence for child pornography. He pleaded guilty in December 2021, just a week after the pair announced they were expecting their 7th child, Madison Duggar. Josh Duggar has also been accused of having molested his sisters Jill Duggar Dillard, Jessa Duggar Seawald, Joy-Anna Forsyth, and Jinger Duggar Vuolo. Despite the claims, Jana Duggar chose to stay married to him. The allegations led to the cancellation of 19 Kids and Counting, which TLC announced on July 16, 2015. Even after his release, he will be released under the condition of being supervised for 20 years. He will not be allowed to interact with an unsupervised minor, including the 7 kids he shares with Jana Duggar. Josh Duggar first came under major fire back in 2015 when he was accused of molesting multiple girls. The former reality TV star had taken to Facebook to express his remorse, blaming it on his actions as a young teenager. He further detailed how his behavior was inexcusable and felt immense regret. He also revealed the effect his actions had on those around him in the following words. The 2015 revelation led to the cancellation of the popular reality show, but a spin-off was announced later called Counting On, which did not feature Josh Duggar. However, the spin-off too was. Jill Duggar shares behind-the-scenes footage of brother Jason Duggar's wedding to Maddie Grace. Jill Dillard, née Duggar, is giving fans an inside look at her brother Jason Duggar's gorgeous ball-themed wedding to Maddie Grace. The TLC personality, 33, shared a behind-the-scenes look at her family road tripping to Jason's Newport, Tennessee nuptials from their home in Arkansas via an Instagram reel on Sunday, October 6. In Touch exclusively confirmed that Jason's wedding day was on October 3. One day later, People reported the couple tied the knot at the estate at Sweetwater Creek in front of 300 guests. In the clip, the TLC personality documented the wedding day, which started with her husband, Derek Dillard, taking their 3 kids, Israel David, Samuel Scott, and Frederick Michael, to the pool. Jill set the festive video to a mix of the Dixie Cups' Chapel of Love and Natalie Cole's This Will Be an Everlasting Love. The video cut to the 19 kids and counting alum getting dolled up for the event, where she wore a white long-sleeve shirt with red pants, while her husband, 35, opted for a checkered button-up shirt with jeans and a belt. "We're leaving the hotel, heading to the wedding," Jill said over a selfie of herself and her husband walking down a hallway. She then shared clips of the wedding party eagerly awaiting Maddie's walk down the aisle. The bridesmaids wore shades of mauve, burgundy, and orange, while the groomsmen, including Jedidiah Duggar as the best man, donned tan suits. After showcasing the stunning mountain backdrop for the ceremony, she gave fans a glimpse of the reception, which featured elegant light fixtures, gold silverware, and custom photo centerpieces. The party was in high spirits as Jason, the 12th child of Michelle and Jim Bob Duggar, and his wife treated their guests to a late-night snack with an ice cream truck at their wedding. Jill showed off the bouquet toss, a first dance lined with sparklers, and the traditional cutting of the cake. The night continued with a lively dance party, where she showed off her husband dancing to Soulja Boy's Crank That. Jason and Maddie wrapped up the reception by jumping into a stylish sports car and driving off into married life together. "It was a beautiful wedding, and we are so excited for y'all," Jill wrote in a heartfelt message to the bride and groom as she reposted the video on her Instagram stories on Sunday, October 6. Jason, 24, made his way down the aisle just a month after announcing his engagement in August. The Counting On alum later revealed that he first connected with his future wife on Instagram in December 2023. "I kind of basically got lost on there," Jason recalled in an interview with People. "I was talking with Jana. I was telling her, I was like, listen Jana, you got to put yourself out there if you want to find a guy. So I was like, look, listen, I'm going to hop on here just to find someone, just to show you that I can do it." Maddie said that Jason found her profile by accidentally tapping the notifications button and by chance came across her profile picture. He was like, "Oh, she's cute," she told the outlet. "It was definitely a God thing though. There's no way we would have found each other. It was just crazy." Jill Duggar Dillard posts BTS of brother Jason's wedding, from cake cutting to dancing and the bouquet toss. Jill Duggar Dillard is sharing a behind-the-scenes look at what happens at a Duggar family wedding. On Sunday, October 6, Jill, 33, posted an Instagram video showing the latest installment of her family road trip to Tennessee with her husband Derek, 35, and their children, Israel David, 9, Samuel Scott, 7, and Frederick Freddie Michael, 2. This time giving an inside look at her brother, Jason Duggar's recent wedding to his girlfriend Maddie Grace. Jason and Maddie tied the knot on October 3 in a stunning mountain wedding at the estate at Sweetwater Creek in Newport, Tenn. featuring 300 family and friends as guests. The wedding party also included 8 of Jason and Jill's siblings, including Jana Duggar in the role of best man. Jill's highlights of the wedding day, which was soundtracked by a mix of the Dixie Cups song, Chapel of Love, and Natalie Cole's This Will Be an Everlasting Love, began with a glimpse at her day before the ceremony, including having breakfast with Derek at their hotel in Knoxville, Tennessee, and heading to the pool to take some of their kids swimming. The 19 kids and counting alum shared a few clips that showed her curling her hair, applying makeup, having a tasty-looking salad, and then changing into her look for the nuptials, a white shirt and dusky pink pants. "We're leaving the hotel, heading to the wedding," Jill said over a selfie clip of herself and her husband walking down a corridor. Her video then showed the family driving to the venue, a shot of the estate at Sweetwater Creek sign, and a few snaps of Jill and Derek. She posted clips of the wedding party waiting at the altar for the bride. James Duggar, Justin Duggar, and Jackson Duggar were groomsmen, as guests sat in rows of chairs in the beautiful outdoor location. Maddie then appeared walking down the aisle to the Sweet Sleeping at Last song, Turning Page, before a shot of the wedding party and guests singing what appeared to be a hymn, and a cute moment of Maddie's longtime pastor, who officiated the ceremony, reading part of her vows to her to repeat, as well as capturing a unity cord braiding ceremony that took place during the nuptials and the bride and groom's kiss. Jill also included the special moment her brother and his bride officially became man and wife. Mayor and Mrs. Jason and Maddie Duggar, the pastor announced, as the wedding cheered their approval. Jill's video then showed a few highlights from the wedding reception, including a glimpse at the table decorations, which featured white and gold plates and cutlery, and even a sweet photo of the happy couple on each table. Jason and Maddie had chosen an Italian menu, nodding to their planned Italian honeymoon, and Jill shared an image of a tasty-looking plate of pasta in her video. She also included a shot of the cheesecake the couple had opted for instead of a wedding cake, which was presented on a table with a wall of fox grass behind, featuring a neon sign that read "Happily Ever After," and some fun footage of the bride and groom cutting it as guests. Inside the Duggar family's relationships with Josh Duggar amid prison sentence. It's no secret the Duggar family's journey has been fraught with controversy over the years, especially following the shocking revelations about Josh Duggar's past. As the eldest son of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, famously known for their TLC show 19 Kids and Counting, Josh first made headlines in 2015, when allegations surfaced that he had molested several girls, including some of his sisters, during his teenage years. At that time, he issued a public apology, expressing remorse for his actions and revealing that he had sought counseling. However, the situation escalated dramatically in April 2021, when Josh was arrested in Arkansas on charges of receiving and possessing child pornography. His arrest sent shockwaves through the family and the public, leading to a re-evaluation of several relationships within the Duggar clan. Later that year, in December 2021, he was convicted on 2 counts related to child pornography and was subsequently sentenced to 151 months in federal prison in May 2022, equating to just over 12 years. The release of Prime's documentary Shiny Happy People, Duggar Family Secrets in 2023 further exposed the complexities of the Duggar family, diving headfirst into the family's strict religious upbringing, the impact of Josh's actions, and how these events have shaped the siblings' relationships with one another and their parents. It brought to light the struggles many of the Duggar children faced, revealing their contentious relationship with their brother. Here's where some of the Duggar children stand with their brother Josh today. Anna Duggar, née Keller, has been married to Josh since 2008, and despite his confessions about infidelity, the couple have chosen to stay together. They have 7 children: Mackenzie, Michael, Marcus, Meredith, Mason, Mariella, and Madison, with their youngest born in November 2021, just months after Josh's arrest for child pornography. Throughout the trial, Anna consistently supported her husband, often seen holding his hand and smiling during court appearances. After Josh's conviction, she submitted a letter to the judge in hopes of reducing his sentence. Joshua sees the best in people and is willing to walk alongside them to help make their dreams a reality. She wrote in a letter obtained by the Daily Mail in May 2022. "I ask that you consider reuniting us as a family again soon." She currently does not have a public Instagram account of her own. Jill Dillard, Jana Duggar's relationship with her brother Josh has also been strained, as she publicly identified herself as one of his molestation victims in 2015. During an interview with Megyn Kelly alongside her sister Jessa Seawald that same year, she remarked, "This is something that we chose to do. Nobody asked us to do this," and emphasized that she had forgiven her brother for his actions. However, Jill remarked in Shiny Happy People how she felt obligated to help out her family by partaking in the interview. In December 2021, Jill expressed her support for the Arkansas court ruling in Josh's child pornography case. "Nobody is above the law. It applies equally to everybody, no matter your wealth, status, associations, gender, race, or any other factor," she stated on her and Derek's blog. She affirmed, "Today, the people of the Western District of Arkansas made that clear in their verdict. As a Christian, we believe we are all equal at the foot of the cross, and likewise, we are all equal under the law." Jana Duggar has been open about the emotional impact of her brother Josh's actions on their family, particularly following the 2015 allegations of molestation. Reflecting on that difficult time, she told Us Weekly in April 2021, "Walking through that season, it was one of the hardest times of our lives. It's in those times where it's not popular to be your friend. Seeing how they responded really showed us the love of Christ." When Josh was arrested, Jana and her husband, Jeremy Vuolo, condemned any form of child abuse, expressing their unwavering support for the victims. After Josh's guilty verdict in December 2021, Jana expressed sorrow for both the victims and Josh's family, including his wife and children, sharing in a statement, "We are saddened for the victims of horrific child abuse. For Josh, we fear for his soul." In June 2015, Jessa Seawald, Jana Duggar, publicly identified herself as a victim of Josh's teenage molestation alongside Jill. At the age of 14, she revealed Josh had inappropriately touched 5 young girls, which included 4 of his sisters and a babysitter. When Josh faced charges related to child pornography, Jessa and her husband, Ben Seawald, stood united in their statement. In December 2021, they emphasized their hope